And the Grossmont Eagles, I should say the Granite Hills Eagles, come in with a record of 8-5-2. Two Grossmont Hills League teams going to battle tonight. Let's get you the lineups. You should see the lineup for the Foothillers on your screen. The lineup for the Eagles of Granite Hills reads this way. Number 1 is Macy Vance. She's going to be the keeper tonight. Number 2, the junior is Zandri Nichols. Number 3, she's a senior, Emmy Kaialalui. Number 4, the junior, Bridget Cooley. Number 5, the senior, Jaden Johnston. Number 6, the senior, Emma Raymond. Number 7, the senior, Naomi Ellis. Number 8, the junior, Kylie Robertson. Number 9, the junior, Ava Guerra. Number 10, the senior, Aaliyah Trujillo. Number 11, the senior, Jasmine Rivas. Number 12, the senior, Sierra Manhorn. Number 13, the senior, Haley Snyder. Number 14, the senior, Faith Allen. Number 15, the junior, Mackenzie Baldwin. Number 16, the junior, Emma Gordons. Number 17, the junior, Bailey Alon. Number 18, the sophomore, Shannon Hedgecock. Number 19, the junior, Angelica Kamahi. Number 20, the freshman, Carly Zanger. Number 21, the junior, Shelby Koch. Number 22, the junior, Sadie Churchill. Number 23, the freshman, Ireland Irvin. Number 24, the sophomore, Andrea Sylvia. And number 26, the freshman, Brittany Holden. That's the lineup for the Granite Hills Eagles, coached by Emilio Bello. Take a look at the standings, the Division I rankings, actually, for the San Diego section of the CIF. It's Cathedral Catholic. They're 15-2-3. Number 1 team. Number 2 is Eastlake, 14-4-1. Number 3 team is Carlsbad, 11-4-1. The number 4 team is Torrey Pines, 8-2-5. Grossmont at 10-2-3 is number 5. Number 6 is La Costa Canyon. They're 7-3-3. Number 7-2-4 is Poway. They are 7th. 8th is Del Norte. They're 9-4-3. 9th is Granite Hills, 8-5-2. Number 10 is San Marcos in Division I. They are 6-5-3. 11th is Academy of Our Lady of Peace. They're 5-4-7. Scripps Ranch is 12th. They're 8-5-4. 13th is Steel Canyon. They're 5-7-7. 14th in Division I is El Camino out of Oceanside. They're 7-8-1. West Hills is 15th. They're 2-11-6, having a tough year overall record-wise. 16th is Canyon Crest Academy. They're 5-8-3. 17th is Westview. They're 4-10-4. 18th is Bishops. They're 2-7-5. Bahala, after that tough loss, they're 1-7-6 now. Their 19th and 20th is Rancho Bernardo. Those are the top 20 schools in Division I of the San Diego section. 2 of them playing tonight. For the first time this season, wrapping up the first half of the Grossmont Hills League season. Foothillers have not lost at home this season. Just having a spectacular year at home. And the 2 losses that they do have, it was at Steel Canyon the first time around and a 2-0 loss. That was not a part of league play. Came back and avenged that loss the last time they played them 3-0 right here at Jack Mashin Stadium. And then they lost also at La Costa Canyon 2-1. And that are the only 2 losses of the season. They got the 3 ties. Scripps Ranch, they tied with them. They also tied with Eastlake. They also had the tie with West Hills. The next game for Grossmont will be at Helix Highlanders, and they will be trying to avenge the loss right here against the Foothillers 1-0. Sierra Mayhorn did not play against the Foothillers last season as she was injured. So it's going to be interesting to see how that turns out starting this season with 2 games of play against Granite Hills, and the first one starting tonight. Natalie Emery has done a fine job for the Foothillers in relief, and she's had a couple of starts now. We'll see if she gets a start tonight or if she will not. A couple other variables we will also see. I did not get a chance to look at that starting lineup. You have seen that starting lineup, so you actually do know what the starting lineup is. Foothillers are going to be going from left to right, and it looks like it's going to be LaDeja Tall who started off tonight. The Eagles right to left. Three refs tonight, a center ref and 2 linesmen. We're underway. So shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. We're underway. Foothillers get a quick shot. Carly Kennedy follows it up. These 2 teams, as I mentioned, playing each other for the first time this season. Early ball down the central. One attack. The Foothillers where they can attack them, and now it's not a good sign. A collision down the central. LaDeja Tall took the brunt of that defender coming at her, trying to make the play. It's up slowly. The way she laid out wasn't a good sign, but she is seemingly okay. Near side. And it's out of play. It'll be a throw-in. 6:30 game time start out here in the West Coast. Hopefully your day has been a fabulous one wherever you are at. Obviously out here in Southern California. Everybody found out the news on Sunday. 9 people losing their lives, and the most notable one that most everybody in the world knows about, and that is Kobe Bryant. And so hopefully, and his daughter, hopefully everybody is at least kind of rebounding a little bit from the grief of that. Of course, his family is going to take much longer, as well as Laker Nation. There was supposed to be a game tonight between the Clippers and the Lakers, and that was canceled. We put all those types of things on our page, and that's gksports.org. You got the Twitter. A lot of stuff put on Twitter on the day of and after. People's reactions about the loss of their hero in some respects. Superhero in some respects. Today's generation looking at Kobe Bryant. And obviously legend of the Los Angeles Lakers. And then we have a Instagram page, which I myself have a jersey, and I placed that today, picture of that. So take a look at our gksports.org website and like us and follow us on our platforms. Ball out of play. It'll be a throw-in now for the Eagles of Granite Hills. Bridget Cooley will throw it in. Misses her teammate, but they have possession of it now. Trying to turn there was Horn. And it is out of play. So Cooley will throw it in again from the near side. The El Cajon team. And this is another one in blue. The Foothillers of Grossmont. Right next to La Mesa, though. The border. Cooney dropping it back. Aguiletta's pass to the super sophomore. Sarah Lopez taken away. Into Central now. Foster trying to get it. It's going to be an intercept by Aguiletta. And out of play. But it will be a throw-in now on the far side of the field. For the team in white in the road jerseys. Foster sends it out of play. It'll be a throw in. Knocked out again by the Foothillers, and it'll be a throw in from the far side touchline. You take a look at the Grossmont Hills League standings. Of course, Grossmont 3-0-1, tied at first with the team they're playing tonight. Granite Hills at 3-0-1. Helix is right behind them at 1-2-1. Mahala 0-2-2. It's West Hills at 0-1-3, and then 0-2-2 is Steel Canyon. Those are the standings in the Grossmont Hills League. The header in the area. Foster plays it forward, but now Aguiletta didn't get a lot on it, and it checks back up. Giovingo can't go any further. Pickpocketed, but now on the near side. Foothillers want to come out. Going to be a throw-in for Granite Hills. Both teams have attacked pretty good so far in the match. Pablo Esme now bringing you the sights and sounds on the live stream. Horn trying to make a move. Can't do it. Cervantes sends it upfield. Xandri Nichols was trying to make a play into space. Gets dropped back over to Raymond. Raymond plays it to the right defender. Hit hard, but off the crossbar of the goalpost. Shot by Faith Allen. Well, more than 8.5 minutes gone so far in the first half. 0-0 your score. Out here in Southern California, specifically San Diego County. Bridget Cooley. 50-50 ball. Horn winning it. Horn playing it into the central. Gives it away now. Cooney. Cervantes drives it to try and see if she can get her teammate to run onto it. And that'd be Carly Kennedy, but not able to get to it. Emma Raymond on an early ball. And this one's going to go out of play. These two teams have played some very, very spirited matches in previous years that we filmed them, and surely before that. Took a Herculean effort by the keeper for the Foothillers in order to win it last season, in the last time these two teams played each other. Allen sends that ball out of play. Throw in now for Grossmont. Out of their own defensive third. Taken away by Lopez. From Lopez, I should say. And trying to attack the Eagles now in the central. Cervantes making a nice play. Allen drives it off a Ford. Lopez tries to get after it. The Eagles now. And it's going to be a goal kick. As you can see already, why the Granite Hills Eagles are in first place. They got the good team speed, a lot of seniors on this team. Try to attack the Foothillers in their vulnerable spots. One of the things that the Foothillers, with so much depth, been able to get plenty of players into the match. Coming in number 22 for the Foothillers now, Cecilia Rosas, new on the team this year, and then the freshman, Ashley Austin. Watching a match in the past, part of this season, that Austin scored 2 goals. That was the Central High match right here at Jag Mashin Stadium. Just had a whale of a match in that one. Intercepted. Kayla Louie sends one over. Deja Toll ranging to her left, making the save. Sending it up towards midfield, 50-50 ball. Jibingo didn't get it. Instead, Nichols has it. Plays it off to her right. Eagles intercepted that time. Nicely done by Alexa Gonzalez. Now here comes Gonzalez. Not able to get it. Correction on that. That was Lopez. Nichols. Cooley. Trying to continue on with the soccer ball, was caught. She couldn't do it. Taken away by Foster. Sarah Lopez now. Deeks and then hits it with her left foot. She can hit the soccer ball with both feet, right and left. That's what makes it tricky for the keeper. The save by Vance, all the way up to midfield. Faith Allen. Snyder driving it back. Early ball. They will get those wings to try to fly. And the keeper. They know they have some good speed. They have it in the back, and they also have it up front. Going to be a corner kick. Sent out. That time by Maddie Mayo, just trying to protect. Nil-nil your score. Good crowd come over here from Granite Hills High School. In the central, it's in the back of the net. Goal! or will it be disallowed? It is disallowed. Goal kick coming up now. Footillers. We'll see how that will impact the senior-laden squad of the Eagles tonight, or will it not impact them adversely at all? Mentioned minutes ago that both teams are in first place in the Grossmont Hills League. Austin, as they see Austin for the first time, the freshman, still on the soccer ball. Gets dispossessed now, and it's going to be a foot race. In the central, Bree Cooney, Victoria Ford. Try to get it to Rosas, not able to do so. Smingy not in the back as far as the defenders are concerned tonight. Bridget Cooley throws it in. Forward. Believe it'll be a corner kick, and it will be. So corner kick coming up for the Eagles of Granite Hills, the visitors tonight, in a 0-0 match. Sent out a play. And they'll get another corner. Knocked out by the Footillers. Sierra with the corner kick. It's going to be an outswinger. Going to try to get a header towards the net. Or now a second ball with a strike. Rose is hitting it in the wrong direction, but it was touched down by Horn. Goal kick for Grossmont High. Playing at home in Jack Mashin Stadium. Lopez plays it forward, looking for Foster, didn't get it. In some space. Woodiller's winning it. Lopez still on the soccer ball. Nearly knocked off. No call, but gets help from Gonzalez. Across the field to Giavingo now. Double team. Giavingo still on the soccer ball, knocked down, and it'll be a free kick. Had some tough days playing here at Jack Mashin Stadium this season, with the physicality being knocked down. Giavingo can hit it from this distance and put it in the back of the net. Let's see how she does this. Hits a grass cutter and does not have an accurate one. So it'll be a goal kick. Got a good one out here in El Cajon with just inside 22 minutes left to go in the first half. Trying to make a move was Nichols. Dispossessed, and it might be a foul against Footillers. It is. So it's a free kick now for Granite Hills. Two high schools had really good baseball teams over the years, and they'll be playing baseball here pretty soon. Saw a baseball player today on campus. Saw a softball player as well. Are they offsides? And they are. Turning around quickly was Nichols, but offsides on the play. Matty Mayo, the header towards the 18. Gonzalez chasing it down. Cooley on the near side. Bridget sending it out of play. Rosas will throw it in to Gonzalez. Chest trap. Getting it over to Kennedy. Kennedy still working with it. Double team. They take it away from her. Rosas strikes it forward, but then it goes over to Giovingo. Kind of a tough strike that time by Matty Mayo. Players this point in the season nicked up. They feel it. It's a matter of how healthy you can be heading towards the playoffs. Will be the difference in what you can do in the playoffs, especially in Division I. Rosas gets it over to Cooney. Lopez didn't get much of the soccer ball. Foster takes a few steps, gets it to Giovingo, looking for space. Rosas on an overlap trying to get to it, can't get it. It's sent upfield. Allen on an early ball. In the area, the shot and a save that time. And another one is sent past the goal line. Horn trying to put it in the back of the net. Not able to do so. As LaDeja Toll keeping the Foothillers at a 0-0 score. Horn with the near side CK. These are dangerous, sent pretty well. They want the second ball, and it is sent out of play by Ford, and it'll be another corner kick. There has been games in the past that we filmed where the Eagles of Granite Hills have had 3 consecutive corner kicks. Horn will try it again with the second in a row. Bridget Wilson is into the match. In blue for the Foothillers. Might see the number for the Eagles player. Outswinger. Intercepted, but they're going to have that second ball. It's too high. So the Foothillers are able to avert the offensive sequences here by the Eagles. Coming out of the match is Baldwin. Head coach Emilio Bello going to keep fresh players into the match. Try to attack the Foothillers with their substitution packages and stuff. Keep fresh players in the match themselves. And just into the match was Koch again. Nichols tries to make a move. That ball is out of play, and it was lastly touched down by the Eagles player. So with about 16 and a half left to go in the first half, it'll be a throw-in out of their defensive third for the Foothillers of Grossmont. But a substitution is going to occur. Austin's coming out of the match. Amy Cervantes back into the match. She's going to play that left side defender spot. Cervantes, the senior, will throw it in. Try to get it into Lopez, the sophomore. She does get a strike onto it. Tries to pursue it, can't get it. Roses gets a piece of the soccer ball. It'll be out of play and a throw in for the Eagles. Bridget Cooley will throw it in, the junior. Filmed her since she was a freshman. That speed on this Granite Hills squad. Cooley. Bridget Wilson trying to get it to Kennedy. It was intercepted. Koch can't get to it. Here's Ford now. Victoria getting forward a little bit. Left-footed. And Kennedy could not handle it. So it'll be a throw-in out of the defensive third for the Eagles. And it's 0-0 affair. Just inside 15 minutes left to go in the first half. Maddie Mayo drives it up to midfield. Faith Allen a touch. Allen trying to get it again, but it's taken away. Here's Giabingo. Actually, that was Xander Nichols. Trying to pursue it for the Eagles. Snyder couldn't get it. Here's Foster playing it over to her teammate, Carly Kennedy. Kennedy will stop and start. She'll go different directions. Try to confuse you. You haven't seen her that much this year because she has come back from an injury, but she's getting healthier and healthier as the season goes on. Able to play more minutes. Didn't even know if we'd see her at all this season. Goal kick now coming up for Granite Hills. This match is brought to you by Dental Arts of Palm Avenue. In the strip mall from Montgomery High School. This is troublesome now for the Foothillers. Goal! Go, 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 go! Horn has been known with speed when she first got on the varsity team, giving the Foothillers problems, and then she got injured, and they didn't have to deal with her last season in a couple of matches, but she is in this match and able to beat the Foothillers back line. And they don't have their fastest backline player in this match tonight. So it is 1-0. Like I said at the outset, the Foothillers have not lost at home. Pitch some shutouts here at home, the Foothillers. It will not be a shutout tonight as the Eagles have one on the board. They've erased the clean sheet, as they say in soccer. Lexa Gonzalez is into the match for Grossmont. Header by Bridget Wilson towards the interior. Foster going after it. The defensive mission tonight is to make sure that they don't allow Sarah Lopez to put one in the back of the net. Horn, extremely quick, taken away. Maddie Mayo. Giavingo. Foster on the intercept. Mayo couldn't get it. Now runs onto it. Track star Maddie Mayo for Grossmont High School. Her and her defensive mates being pushed into some serious activity tonight by the front line of Granite Hills. 11 minutes left to play in the first half. Down 1-0. Amy Cervantes with the throw-in. Midfield. Lopez trying to continue on. It goes out of play off of her cleat. Been a real nice day and nice day yesterday. This week is going to be primarily pretty clear. Don't really see any chance for rain this week. Lopez trying to stretch that back line. Lopez is, the foul is on Lopez. The center ref felt the leverage was on Sarah, so the free kick, Granite Hills, to the consternation of the coaching staff for the Foothillers. Giabingo stops the soccer ball. A little step over. Foster tries to get it up forward to her teammate Sarah, but didn't happen that time. Last couple of games, Mia Foster playing outstanding soccer. In fact, last one here at Jack Mashin Stadium was incredible. Maybe one of her best games of the entire season. Foothillers looked like they were going to be in a tie with Valhalla. They kept battling, found a way to win that match. Kennedy dropping it off. Collision now with Lopez. Maddie Mayo is knocked down, trying to get back to the soccer ball. Got a center ref coming over to one of the players on the Foothillers. Might be Victoria Ford. And Victoria trying to gather herself together. Looks like Taylor Aguilera is going to come in for Victoria. The senior, a lot of bumps and bruises, a lot of nicks, various injuries that have plagued her over 4 years since we filmed her. But she is tough, and she will continue to try to grind and do the best she can to try to stay in matches and finish out the rest of her senior season. Maddie Mayo will take this free kick. Cardi Kennedy. You're going to be under pressure tonight out there on the pitch. Can you withstand the pressure and make it happen for your team? That is going to be the question for both teams out there tonight. Takeaway for Granite Hills. Not able to make a play happen. So with just about 6.5 left to go in the first half, Foothillers still down 1-0. Get their keeper to get it past midfield. It's knocked out of play by Cooley, and it'll be a throw-in for Grossmont. Hunter's coming into the match. Or, correction, Austin's coming into the match. Hunter's actually 11. Austin is twice that. Well, twice that would be 22, but she's 21. Roses. It's twice that. We just got through throwing it in. Here's Austin. Austin to Roses. On the near side, Roses will throw it in. Gets it into Giovingo. Bingo looking for space. Looking to get it across the field, but it's intercepted in the back, and you have to watch out because Horn has got the speed, but she was trying to work it to her teammate and sent the pass in front of her. Good strike that time by the keeper for the Foothillers. Intercepted by Foster. Kennedy. Cervantes. Over the right shoulder. Giovingo now. Can she keep it in? And will not be able to. Had she been able to keep it in, could have created problems for the Granite Hills Eagles. In the attacking third, the Foothillers now will be able to throw it in. Roses. The near side, Lopez. Sarah now hits it off the defender into space, and that was Cooley, I believe. No, it was not. That was Nichols who came in, so it's going to be a throw-in on the near side. Just about 4 minutes left to play in the first half. 1-0, Granite Hills on the road, leading. Roses, the header. Giovingo, Cervantes, trying to get to it. Taylor Aguilera heads it down over to her teammate Foster. Stays with it. Mia stops, plays it forward now. Aguilera. Giovingo now didn't get all of the soccer ball, goes back to try to get it. Leaves it for Gonzalez. Alexa now still trying to get it. Rosas will hit it from deep distance and not accurate enough that time. So it'll be a goal kick. Like colors for the Granite Hills Eagles as far as numbers are concerned. So if I miss any of the substitutions that come in from the far side of the field, I'll mention them as they touch that soccer ball if I can see it. Rosas, nice knifing in now and gets a return pass on the near side, but it is sent out of play. Couldn't control it on the way up the field. A nice initial move by Cecilia Rosas. Try to keep the action going on the Eagles in the defensive third. Looking at 2.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Hopefully you're enjoying this match out here at Jack Mashin Stadium in El Cajon on the border of El Cajon and La Mesa. Two teams in first place in the Grossmont Hills League. First place tie. It'll be a throw-in now for the Foothillers on the near side. Rosas will throw it in. Looking for Lopez. It didn't get there. The Eagles have it. Sent forward by Kea Lalui. Played to the near side on the intercept. Maddie Mayo, but not able to hold on to it that time was Austin. So now Emma Raymond down the right flank. Looking for the dangerous Jeremy Horn. Could not get it. And now here is a pass. Back to Maddie Mayo. It skips in front of Giovingo. And Jennifer now trying to get to it. And it is sent out of play on the near side by Granite Hills. Good pressure by Jennifer. Cecilia not able to keep that in. It was sent out by the Eagles. Austin plays it in. Jennifer plays it back. Austin hits it. The center defender plays it forward. Intercepted now. Here's Foster with it. Trying to get it over to Kennedy. Got a piece of the soccer ball to Foster. Plays it out wide. Aguilera now pursuing it. Kennedy in the area now. Carly Kennedy is knocked down. What will be the call? It's going to work against the Foothillers. Up the field, it was a call against the Foothillers, so it'll be a free kick. And in the space, I guess they're calling against Carly Kennedy on the foul, but it's tough to see it that way. But again, as I've mentioned many times about the high school refs, you don't know what level of high school ref you're going to get. Up into the air now. 50-50 ball. Foster trying to get to it. And now it'll be a free kick for the Foothillers in space. These two teams know each other well. It will be a contentious match all the way through. The Eagles have known that they've had opportunities to beat the Foothillers, and they have not cashed in on them. And the Foothillers have cashed in on theirs. Up and off the top of the crossbar. The header brought down by Lopez. So it went off the top of the crossbar, not able to get it to dip down. That's the end of the first half of action. Foothillers nearly a 1-1 tie at the end of the first half, but they just could not get that one to dip down on the free kick. So hopefully you'll stick around for the second half. Should be highly exciting. 1-0 at the end of the first 40 minutes. And the second half will start right after the highlights of the second copy that's going to begin right now. Hopefully you enjoyed the action in the first half. It should be a very good second half. It's a 1-0 score in favor of the Granite Hills Eagles. The goal by Sierra May Horn. And again, last season, the Foothillers didn't have to see her and her speed, but they have to deal with her this season. If they're going to win the Grossmont Hills League, they need to be able to deal with Granite Hills and both times that they play them. And so tonight, Granite Hills has the leg up, and we're going to see what happens in the second half. So stick with us. The second half is about ready to begin. Take a look at the rankings in California for girls soccer. Los Alamitos has gone all the way to the top. One of the top teams in recent history in California. They're 19-3-3. 11-0-1 is Monte Vista out of Danville. Clovis North is 16-0-2. They're third. Fourth is Upland out of the San Gabriel Valley area. They're 18-0, have not lost. Mater Dei out of Santa Ana is 15-2-1. Cathedral Catholic from San Diego here is 15-2-3. They're sixth in the state. Seventh is Pacifica out of Garden Grove. They're 13-0-1. Santa Margarita out of Rancho Santa Margarita area in Orange County is 12-2-2. They're eighth. Ninth is Davis. They're 7-0-3. 10th is Miracosta out of Manhattan Beach. They're 15-1. J. Sarah Catholic is 11th. They're 11-4. 12th is St. Francis. They're 10-0-3. 13th is St. Francis out of Sacramento. They're 13-2-3. Buchanan out of Clovis. They're 15-5-1 out of that Central California area. Temecula Valley out of Riverside County. They're 14-2-4. They're 15th in the state. 16th is Villa Park. They're 12-4 out of Orange County. Hart, 16-1-3. They're 17th. Harbor Westlake out of Studio City, 7-2-2. Newport Harbor out of Newport Beach is 16-4-3. They're 19th. 20th is Troy out of Fullerton. They're 12-1. 21st is Elisa Nigal out of Aliso Viejo. They're 8-2-3. Corona del Mar is 22nd. They're 11-3-2. 23rd is Amador Valley. They're 9-1-1. Tracy is 24th at 10-1, and 25th is Franklin out of Northern California. They're 12-1-1. Foothillers are going from right to left on your video screen, and left to right is going to be the Eagles out of Granite Hills. Shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. We are underway. We're going to see what Emilio Bello has told his Eagles to do, and if they can carry it out here in the second half to try to upset the Foothillers for the first time at home, and the Foothillers to see if they can try and get a tie and see if once they get that tie, if maybe they possibly can win this match at home. Couple of whistles, and it's going to go against the Foothillers. Sierra May Horn going down and gets up and is going to stay in the match. This is going to be a free kick now. Naomi Ellis is going to take it. Ellis, the senior. Emery is the keeper in the second half. Outstanding JV player most of the season. Emery now, and makes the save. Giavingo to Foster. Near side, Kennedy. Lopez Trying to play it back to Giovingo. Could not get it and sends it out of play. And it'll be a throw-in now for the Eagles. The senior-laden team, the Granite Hills Eagles. Nine seniors on this Granite Hills Eagles team, as opposed to 7 at the beginning of the season for the Foothillers. And now they only have 6, for that matter. Ashley Austin will throw it in, the freshman. And it is headed out by Granite Hills. So the Foothillers gained some real estate down this left flank, and they're going to have a throw-in in a dangerous area right outside the 18. Austin, which way will she go with it? Ashley goes straight at Lopez. She couldn't get it. So it's up the field now. Maddie Mayo will track back. Victoria Ford starts off the second half after that little bit of an injury that she had. Gonzalez playing it up the right flank now, trying to get a strike towards the interior. And it's out of play. And it'll be a goal kick. Carly Kennedy was shielded off that time from making the pass. Macy Vance back in there as keeper in the second half for the Eagles of Granite Hills. The linesman and the center ref now are talking. We've seen 3 refs, a lot more this season than in the past, which is a good sign. Needing space. Lopez hits it hard. Goal! Go, 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 goal! Sarah Lopez puts it into the back of the net from distance. The all-CIF player from last season. Able to get the Foothillers even now, and it is 1-1. So the Eagles see her score on them for the first time this season. Mayo off of Cooney towards Gonzalez. Rosas. Lexa Gonzalez can't get it, but here's Foster now. Mia finds some space outside the area. A line drive, and it is sent out of play. It'll be a goal kick. So it's a 1-1 match with a lot of time left for both teams here in the second half. On a clear night out here in Jack Mashin Stadium in El Cajon. Just north of the 8 freeway out here in San Diego. And here's a rush now for the Eagles now. And Emery makes a save and holds on to the soccer ball. It's shown she can do that. Shown if you're trying to put it by her in a close range. I've talked about this before about Natalie Emery. The ability to do a really good job if it is her height and below to the ground, to be able to get to soccer balls, be able to keep them from going into the back of the net. Not an extremely tall keeper, so that would be her tough spot to try to leap up and try to keep balls from going into the back of the net. couple of players were nicked up on the play. One for Granite Hills and one for the Foothillers. And Bree Cooney had such a great freshman season and now in her sophomore season because ODP play hasn't been seen that much this season. And she's walking off very gingerly, and that is not a good sign. Don't know what it is. You seldom see Bree Cooney walk off the pitch just like that. So the Foothillers lose a player in the scenario, and the Eagles get their player to be able to stay in the match. Maddie Mayo trying to get it to Lopez, and Lopez has it now. Plays it in some space. Carly Kennedy will try to run it down and does so. Nice play towards the interior. It's intercepted by the back line. Gonzalez, a lot of pressure, gets it to Mayo. Near side to Giabingo. She can hit it from here. It's taken away from her, and it'll be sent upfield. And now here's the counterattack. But Foster works back, tracks to get it now. Foster still on the soccer ball now, and a collision, a knee to knee maybe that time. The Eagle player went down, and Foster nicked up as well. Been a physical match so far. Players going down on both sides. First time they've played each other this season. The battle for first place outright in the Grossmont Hills League, a very tough league to play in. Girls varsity soccer in San Diego County. Time running down, but plenty of it still in the second half. Just inside 31 minutes left to play in the match. It was Bridget Cooley that went down, and she is staying in the match. So is Mia Foster. Another collision. Going head over heels that time was Sarah Lopez. Rosas cuts it inside over to Maddie Mayo now. It's going to be pressured by Horn. As Horn went back up the field now, and it's a foot race. Cervantes trying to track Emma Raymond now. Couple seniors in that particular exchange. It goes out of play, and it will be a throw-in for the Foothillers. Intercepted by the Eagles. Whizzed over towards Maddie Mayo. She intercepts it off of Lopez. And across the field and out of play. Hustling is Ashley Austin, the freshman, and we'll throw it in. 1-1. And a good one out here in El Cajon, Jack Mashut Stadium. Nichols, her pass intercepted. The Eagles still have it now. Down the right flank off of Austin. It goes over to Gonzalez, but not for long. It was taken away. And now they're going to have to retreat back. Maddie Mayo is going to have to get on her horse now, trying to go on the inside. She's knocked down now, still on the ball, on a serve, and another shot into the back of the net. Goal! Go, 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 goal! Making the first save was Emery, but could not save it the second time and just hit it high And the Eagles lead again 2-1. And the Foothillers have given up the most goals they've given up here at Jack Masterson Stadium this season. That's putting it in the back of the net that time was Faith Allen. So Allen and Horn have scored the 2 goals for the Eagles. Seniors being challenged tonight for the Foothillers, but they knew coming in that there's a lot of seniors on the Granite Hills team, and they were going to have to deal with that tonight. Forward. And they have that team speed. They've been building it over the years now. Granite Hills now on the attack again, and it is sent behind frame. So Maddie Mayo with the goal kick. Dental Arts of Palm Avenue. That's our sponsor. Check them out. Teeth cleanings, any kind of root canals, any kind of dental work that you need for the entire family. Good affordable prices, and insurance is welcome. They're down across from the Montgomery High School, the strip mall over there, over in the corner. That's Dental Arts of PalmAve.com, their website. DentalArtsOfPalmAve.com. Here's the throw-in now for the Eagles. That's Nichols throwing it in. Intercepted, the Foothillers. 50-50 ball. Collision, and it goes over to the Foothillers. On the run is Rosas now. Plays it up forward to Jennifer Giabingo. Jennifer now try to get it to Carly, and Carly couldn't hold on to it. Foster now jumps into the space. Foster being hounded now. Early ball. Try to get it to Cervantes, but too much pace on it that time. And so Vance sends it upfield, 50-50 ball. And goes right over to Ford. Ford on the near side, over to Lopez. Sarah Lopez now on the move. It is sent out of play. So it'll be a throw-in for Grossmont. But a substitution is going to come in first as Rosas is going to come out. Coming into the match is Taylor Aguilera. Intercepted. Eagles have it. They want to go upfield now. Quickly with Faith Allen now on the near side. Here's the speedy Horn. Going to go against the speedy Maddie Mayo. She cuts it inside. Into the central now. Aguilera now being pressured. Saved by Emery. Emery cutting off the near post to make the save. Good solid save that time. And Aguilera getting a little piece of the striker that time. Legal play, though, according to the center rep. It goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in. And now the whistle is blown, and I'm going to take a look. That was Kayla Louie, who's down. I don't know how much extra time is going to be added into this match. 2-1, Granite Hills, they lead. On the recent goal by Faith Allen, the senior. Both teams 3-0-1 coming into this Grossmont Hills League match. The last one of the first round. The Grossmont Hills League play. Foothillers will be playing Helix in the next match. At Helix. Helix, one of the top teams in the county. Spent many weeks as the number one team as they were undefeated. The linesman in the center ref talking to head coach Bello. I'm going to see what the decision is going to come out of this one. As he is coming to the near side. And Foster is getting up slowly. She's going to come off the pitch, and the center ref now is going to talk to the linesman on this side for consultation as far as what should happen. Hunter is into the match. Hunter with the speed, still trying to get a good quality shot towards the back of the net. Had a pretty decent shot a couple weeks ago. Still working on it. Aguilera into the central as Granite Hills trying to attack into the area now. Aguilera now. It's taken away from her, and it is sent past the goal line. And let's see what the call is going to be. Is it going to be a PK? Just looking at the player who went down that time, not actually a PK. And it's going to be a goal kick. Never know. Referee and crew out there. 50-50 ball. Eagles win it now. From the back, that's Nichols. Sent it behind her teammate that time. And that was Sylvia. Well, here come the Foothillers on a good counterattack now. In the area now, the Foothillers trying to get another strike. They do, and miss that time. Giovingo just didn't hit it the way she wanted to hit it that time. Or was it touched out? If it was, they're going to get a corner kick, and that's what it's going to be. So it's going to be a CK. My bad, just thought she had missed it completely. Giovingo now with the CK. Dangerous, the Foothillers are always with the free kicks. Have to be careful of the backside. Going after it now is Aguilera. Plays it off of a Eagles player, and now the Foothillers will have another CK. Very similar to the same thing that happened for Granite Hills in the first half, where they had a couple of consecutive CKs from the same side of the field. 20 and a half minutes left to go in the match. 2-1, Granite Hills leads Grossmont in this girls varsity soccer match. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Straight on, and it is in the back part of the net. 2 straight on that time. Just couldn't get it to bend past the goal post outwardly and try to get somebody to strike it into the back of the net. So it'll be a goal kick for Granite Hills. Let's see how they do this goal kick. It's a line drive, and it's off of Cervantes. Aguilera gets her cleat on it, and it's a good strike. Kennedy now can't win it. So Ford now stops it, sends it forward. Lopez can't get to it as it is sent to where now Maddie Mayo has to retrieve it. Cervantes didn't get a good strike onto it. A heavy touch. Eagles have it. From Sylvia to the near side. And they get it over to Cooley. Cutting it inside. Cooley now staying with it. Cooley going to left-footed strike it, but Emery is able to make the save. Cooley staying with the play. Remember, you saw Cooley in the back in the first half. They moved her around, and now on the near side, Maddie Mayo watches it go out of play, and Maddie will throw it in. Hunter, they take it away from her. Down the left flank. Foothillers will not have anybody up forward to be able to win it. So it's going to be a throw-in The clock works against the Foothillers. They're down 2-1. A little over 18 minutes left to play in the match. Austin. Kennedy now. Handball is going to be a free kick. Giabingo set it up. Foothillers want to keep the soccer ball in the field of play, and if you're the Eagles, you want to make sure that it goes out of play as many times as possible with a 2-1 lead. Mayo gets it to Victoria Ford. It was nicked up earlier in the match, but back in, started off the second half. And now down on one knee again. And Roses, as Victoria's going to come out of the match. Maybe something in the foot area. Don't know. Like I said earlier, players get nicked up at this time of year. Played a lot of soccer. Not to mention the soccer they played with the club soccer prior to the season started. You're playing the Division I. You're playing some heavy-duty soccer. And that's what the Foothillers are in this year. They won Division II. Grossmont Hills League. Tough league. Emory didn't get it all. Let it go! Go, 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 go! Didn't get it all. Gave up a rebound, and it is 3-1. Eagles of Granite Hills. Now with a comfortable lead here in the second half. I think that was Kayla Louie, not known for sure. You saw it better than I can from my vantage point. Again, I mentioned about their numbers being very pale. So nevertheless, it doesn't matter. It's 3-1. Max Preps, talking about all the websites that you can follow us. What we're always doing on a yearly basis, weekly basis, monthly basis. GKsports.org, top of the page. Instagram, what's going on in high school sports, Max Preps. And Twitter. Of course, I mentioned in the first half, stuff that went on Sunday. The worst crashes in U.S. history as far as non-military is concerned, as far as helicopters are concerned, and the fact that Kobe Bryant losing his life along with his daughter, and then the rest of the people that were on the plane as well, young people, coaches, and that. But it's all been retweeted a lot in the Twitter part of our business. GK Sports. Two-goal difference between the two teams now, 3-1. And if it holds, it will be an outright lead by the Eagles. And a mental advantage moving forward. Still a lot of soccer left to be played. The whole second half of the Grossmont Hills League play, each team. Usually these two teams have played each other at least once by now. This year it's a little bit different. Coach Emilio Bello was talking about that. Some other schools that normally have played, and it's kind of switched around this season. Goal kick for the Foothillers. In the near side. Hunter now on the soccer ball. Hunter gets it taken away. Hunter sends it forward now, goes after it. Gonzalez off of Hunter's cleat and taken away to midfield. Matty Mayo plays it, and it's going to be a free kick for the Foothillers. 13, just a little bit more than 13 minutes left to play in the match. Foothillers can't waste a lot of time in trying to get back a chance in this match to get a draw out of it. Mayo. Gonzalez. But Granite Hills has played well in this one, taking advantage of any kind of mistake. Lopez, who's the only goal in this match for the Foothillers. Cervantes to Lopez. Gonzalez can't get it. So instead, it's Faith Allen now. Matty Mayo. Alexa makes a nice move. Kennedy couldn't get it. Pushing the back, not seen that time. Center ref. Surely there's a lot of those types of things that go on in soccer match they don't see. But it's what they do see will be the nature of how the match goes. And as an athlete, you got to be ready for it. Horn on the near side. A push, and it's going to go against Horn. It'll be a free kick now for the Foothillers. Horn in her angst to get to the soccer ball, dealing with Matty Mayo. Going back is Rosas. Horn on the near side. Allen. Mayo. And it'll be a free kick. Free kick now for Granite Hills. Foothillers can't afford to give up another one in this one. And the Eagles know it. Nichols will take it. Off a deflection, these are always tough to get to. On the backside now for Granite Hills. In the area, Horn chasing after it, so is Nichols, and it is sent out of play on a nice hustle play by Hunter. Just trying to protect in the defensive third, and it's now going to be another opportunity for Granite Hills. It'll be a goal kick. Touchdown by Granite Hills. On the road, playing good soccer. Leading by 2 goals, 3-1. Hunter comes out of the match, and now Moreno comes in. First time tonight. Foothillers showing the Knicks tonight in a very physical match between two Grossmont Hills League teams. Moreno now trying to get it, could not secure it. Upfield, Gonzalez sends it back, and it's sent all the way to Emery. Emery didn't get a lot of the soccer ball. Now Aguilera, 50-50 ball. And an elbow will go against the Foothillers, and it'll be a free kick. Free kick now for Granite Hills. Just inside 9 minutes left to play in the match. Foothillers up against it in their first match, this late in the match when they are behind here in Jack Mashin Stadium of the season. And on the near side, Horn races over to keep it in play and does so. Nicely done. Going down is Giovinco. Horn trying to get another strike. Sent out of play, and it'll be a throw-in. Horn, Allen, and Kealalui, the goal scorers for Granite Hills. Naomi Ellis throws it in. Maddie Mayo didn't get all of it. Sent up forward. Going after it. Lopez. And it's going to be a foul. The near side, a free kick as Lopez continued to work for the soccer ball and gets her team a free kick out of the defensive half. Jennifer Giovinco gets some air underneath the soccer ball, but there's 3 players in white able to win it. Moreno secures it. Aguilera. Near side, Giovinco gets away from one player. Rosas comes up from the back. Drops it back to Giovinco. Runs into Horn now, but wins it now. Another collision. Rosas sends it across the field. It's going to work against the Foothillers, and it'll be a free kick. Free kick now for Granite Hills. Almost 6.5 left to go in the match. Getting really late out here in Jack Mashin Stadium for the Foothillers. And must have been a foul. It'll be a free kick now for the Foothillers. Maddie Mayo. Horn trying to get it, and Mayo, beautiful stab at the soccer ball. And Mayo gets up quickly, and it's going to be a foul. It'll be a free kick. Maddie Mayo went down and quickly got back up and was fouled. It'll be a free kick. Carly Kennedy was down on 2 knees, and she's coming out of the match. Really don't want to see her injured anymore because, remember, she hasn't played that much this season. This is a physical match. She's been up against it and stayed in about the longest she has in the entire season. Herrera is in the match. Now it's 15 out there. Moreno. Cervantes. Emmy trying to stay with the striker. Can't do it. But they are able to win it in the back. Cooley. Gonzalez. Early ball. Lopez going after it now, and it is sent out of play. Could not get the handle on it that time. So it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. But now the center ref is having another conversation with the linesman. They had quite a few of them with both linesmen in this match. Probably the most we've seen all season long. Snyder comes out of the match for Granite Hills. Sadie Churchill is in the match. She's a junior. So it's a throw-in now for the Granite Hills Eagles. And it goes down the left flank. And it'll be a throw-in now for the Foothillers at about midfield. 50-50 ball, and it goes out of play off the Foothillers, and Granite Hills will throw it in. Enjoying a comfortable 2-0 lead, or 2-goal lead, I should say, at this point, leading 3-1. On a Tuesday night out here in San Diego. Horn is coming out of the match. And a throw-in now for Granite Hills. Cervantes sends it all the way down to Emery. She comes off her line and makes the save. Back line has been put under a lot of pressure tonight. And has resulted in giving up 3 goals tonight. First time, I believe, all season they've given up 3 goals. And usually when you give up 3 at this level, more than likely you're not going to win that match. They did it last year, though, to give themselves a chance down to Otay Ranch. 3 goals. Came out late in the match with a 3-3 tie. Just could not win it. Maddie Mayo had to play keeper. The other 2 keepers were not available. And Mustang is able to win it 4-3. And another discussion is coming up. And it's the umpiring crew, or the linesmen and the center ref crew have been up against it tonight. About 4 minutes left to go in the match. And now throw in by the Foothillers. Out of their defensive third, giving both teams a chance to rest quite a bit. Stoppages in this match. The trip, no call. Eagles, and it's going to be out of play. Gonzalez can't secure it in the area. Emery with the save. Hasn't made too many mistakes this season, but she gave up that rebound a little while ago. And that was one that, had she secured the soccer ball, they might have had a chance to keep it at just a 1-goal match. by giving up that extra goal really makes it tough. But the Eagles have played well tonight. They've made situations work for them. And the way it looks right now, it looks like they're going to take over first place outright in the Grossmont Hills League. Here's a shot, and it's too high. They played some good competition this season, so it's going to be interesting to see in the second half who can come out with the league title, or will it be a tie or a co-title holders like last season? Foothillers. And the Foothillers coming into this match 10-2-3. And if they lose this one, it will be 10-3-3. Going down was Lopez, and it'll be a free kick. Free kick now for Grossmont. Trying to cut the lead down to 1 goal late in the match. Giovinco. Their teammates really good on the free kicks. And a save by Vance. Vance has played solid enough to make a great opportunity for her team to get this victory. And it goes out of play. Last moments of the match. Substitution's going to occur. Granite Hills now with the goal kick. Gonzalez, Herrera to Lopez. Good first touch now. Lopez just outside the area. And Lopez goes down. As Cooley getting the soccer ball, but she got part of Lopez too. The Foothillers tonight coming out of this match nicked up. Numerous players in this one. The star scorer trying to shake this one off. Had the same thing happen in the Patrick Henry game last season. To Sarah Lopez as she gets up and is able to stay in the match. Very durable last season. I believe only missed 1 game as a freshman. Not missed any this season. Mayo and get it, but in the back is Austin. The freshman drives it past a number of players. And now Jennifer Giovinco turns her shoulder and looks for her teammates. It's taken away, though. And the speed upfield, and here come the Foothillers. Horn is not in the match, though, but they're able to get forward, and Maddie Mayo, with her speed, able to backtrack. Mayo sends it forward. And that's the end of the match. Final score, Granite Hills winning the match 3-1 and handing the Foothillers their first loss at home the entire season. Hopefully you enjoyed the match wherever you watched it from, and we'll have another one on Thursday. It will be at Helix High School. And that will be a contentious match as well because the Highlanders do not want to lose to the Foothillers for the second time this season. It may take them out of a chance to win the league. They're still going to be in the playoffs, but it may take them out of that chance. So we'll see what happens on Thursday night. Remember, it's gksports.org. You got the Instagram page, the images of myself in the Kobe Bryant jersey of 2002 just placed on that page, and all the other pictures. Of course, you want to follow the conversation on Twitter, all the retweets about the reactions of the death of the 9 people in the horrendous helicopter accident I talked about with Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and others, and other things in the sports world, as well as on Facebook, the constant daily updates on our Facebook page. That's gksports.org. Sarah Lopez, the only goal scored for Grossmont in this one. It was Emma Lalui, Sarah Main Horn, and Faith Allen scoring the goals for the Eagles of Granite Hills. For Pablo Espinal, I'm Greg K. Porter saying take care of yourself. God bless. And check with us on Thursday at 6:30. We'll be at Helix High School, the Foothillers and the Helix Highlanders. And also that day, it'll be the San Diego Cabers, and they will be back playing as well. So long from Jack Mashin Stadium in El Cajon. 3-1, Granite Hills.